in my case, my first job, the first blank that I filled out, I believe, in my first employment application after I received the job offer letter was the amount that I was putting into my retirement plan right away, establishing those first habits while the cement is still drying. Let's develop these habits right now that are going to make a very strong effect in the next 10, 15, 20 years. Mm-hmm. So that I would encourage anyone to identify and set aside regular savings patterns, regular savings habits for those still in the accumulation phase of their life. And you start with the easiest places that you can. And for some people, that's the company retirement plan. For others who are self-employed, it's I can create my own retirement plan and start something systematic there. It's feeding the bank account. It's feeding the emergency fund. It's creating that buildup of emergency funds so that you don't need to worry about going into too much debt, or you don't need to worry about pulling money aside from another place that you really shouldn't, because you've got a tremendous slush fund waiting for you for those unforeseen moments. Mm-hmm. So it's very, very easy, very simple, just very small habits right away to make a significant difference over a period of time.
Mm-hmm. Another habit I've heard you talk about before is paying yourself first. And and that is something that it's easier said than done, because the concept sometimes is just very, very odd to people. So why would that concept of paying yourself first really help somebody really progress when it comes to their money behavior?
This is planting the seeds. This is planting the seeds. So I would challenge anyone listening to this today to create a list. I want you to examine how much money are you spending or paying on a monthly basis. 1 through 10. Who is it that you're doing this regularly to? And look at that top 10 list and see if you see your name on it. Now, if you don't have your name on there, then I would ask you to ask yourself the question, these other places are important. My housing, my rent, my insurance, my electric, etc. Yet are they more important than yourself and your financial future? Now, they are very important, but isn't this also equally important? So for those who create, say, the top 10 list, let's stretch that and make that a top 11 list. Mm-hmm. And insert your name real close to the top, if not on the top. Mm-hmm. And let that happen and see what happens, and see what that small 1% change can make in a difference between now and the end of this year, now and the end of next year.
Mm-hmm.